Hey guys, Dashing Subtile here, and welcome to WPF Delta Week 6 versus Rose. And as we see a Tornado Styrian, we see a Terrakion, we see a Tinkaton, and a Pecharunt. Okay, cool. So the funniest thing, I was like going into this, I was like, okay, what Terra's Hydrapple gonna be? Then I'm like, wait a minute, there's no Hydrapple? That's crazy. So yep, alrighty, so it's normal to Dawn and poison for Alligator. So let's see what happens. I will lead off. My lead is just this. We're just gonna lead off with our choice band Azu and see what wants to die. Let's see what this is gonna do. Okay, so yep. Well, something might not die. If it's a Pecharunt, it obviously does not die. So there's no Fortress. That's great. Actually excellent for me, because my plan is every time the what's his name, the Pecharunt comes in, I go hard Cloud Kill before Spike. So we see Sully the Terrakion. That's good to know. So Terrakion lead is good to know. I live anything you go for, so I'm just gonna rip a liquidation off. I'm just gonna rip a liquidation here. You'll probably go Pecharunt here, so you may go for knock, but I don't want to risk you getting a free Justified boost. That's not in my cards for this week. I expected like a Tinkaton lead, which is why I led this, because it almost kills Tinkaton, so that's good. So let's see. Lead Bandit Azu. If the Pecharunt comes in as in, I'm okay. Let us see. I'm Choice Band Azu. Who wants to die? I click button and things evaporate. And I actually outspeed the Dawn for sure. Yeah, okay, cool. So we see Fear. This Pecharunt, I assume. Yup. Fear. That's... okay, Helmet. Yeah, that's Fizz stuff. So... Helmet... Fizz Def, good to know for me. I will go hard into my Clodsire here and go for a free Spike. Getting up free Spikes is honestly awesome for me, so I am so okay with this. You may go for a Recover here or a Parting Shot, which both scenarios I am okay with. Let us see what happens here. But yep, let's see what happens. I just go hard into my Clodsire. And I go for a Spike. Because forcing hazards are amazing for this team. My goal is to eventually get up three layers of spikes, and then we are in a perfect puzzle. So we go endless. We see a Nightshade. Okay, good to know. That's good. That's fair. That makes sense. I will go for a Spike here. If you go for a Parting Shot, no, not happening today. Not happening today. I am just gonna go for a Spike. So you are Nightshade, good to know. Nightshade. Okay, good to know. So you pivot out, that's fine. Bo Peep, that is a Tinkaton. Tinkaton, are you Balloon? You are Balloon. Good to know. You are Balloon. I'm gonna... this might be a crazy play for me. I might want to go hard into my Blaziken here. But I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to actually go into Corv and rip a U-turn. I think that's fine. I'm going to go Corv, rip a U-turn, see what happens. I should be slower, so let us see. So, what do we see from Tinkaton? We see a rock. That's fine. That's fine. So, rocks are honestly okay for me, but he's not going to want to have a spike on the side. So, I'm going to go for a U-turn here. Who decides to come in here? If you stay in, that's fine. I can remove your balloon, which is really good for me. Really good for my Kyurem, mainly my Kyurem. Patch may come in here, and if he does, that's fine. I want to say that's fine. Let me go see Pecharunt. That looks to be fizzed up from the Azu damage. Yeah, that's fizzed off. So we see you want to save the balloon as you go into patch. That's fine. So you take a spike. You're at about 50, which is fine with me. Which is fine with me. Let's see. If I do this, I have a high chance to just kill from here. So that is great. I'm gonna go Blaziken here. Yeah. Charcoal should kill you from this range. My flamethrower should kill you from here. So I'm gonna Terra Fire here and go for a flamethrower. It kills from this range. I'm gonna Terra Fire and go for a flamethrower. I should outrun you. So if you stay in, you die, which is awesome for me. It's really good for me, honestly. Let us see what happens. Okay, so we Terra, and Pecharunt should be dead here, which is great. Because I have my investment to guarantee to a KO a Fizzed Death Pecharunt. So you should die here. Flamethrower comes off, and we see death. So the Pecharunt is gone. Really good for my team. Actually, it's not the greatest because now I lost my way to get free spikes. But it's fine. I just want to bring that Mon. That Mon also was so annoying for my team. In theory, I should have used it to get up 3 spikes, but it's fine. By going Claude, constantly going for spikes and just going from there. But no, that was grunting on each time. It wouldn't have gotten me really much progress. Let's see. So who comes in here? Is this the Feraligatr? Let us see. Sully. This is the Iron Border. Okay. The fact that you went this hard just is screaming to me that you are Scarf. But I also want to save this so it can switch into the this thing does a lot of merit, so I'm gonna go into Corviknight here. Our investment should let us live 2 hits from this thing. If you are Scarf, that is. Well, let's see. So we go into Core versus Terrakion, and we see what? We see 284 to what? We see a close combat. 284 minus 125. 284 minus 125. 159 points of damage. 159 damage. That is not banded. That is... Can that be Admin Scarf? that can be Adamant Scarf. We're gonna run out of Scarf. Terrakion is most likely Scarf here because of that damage. Scarf. I'm gonna go for a U-turn here. I'm gonna go for a U-turn here. I think you should swap out because this mon is really important for you. Let's see. We can just go hard to Azu and go for a choice band liquidation in that case because, like I said, the patch is gone, so there aren't many switches to that thing. Yeah. So who is this? This is the Torn, I assume. Kevin. That's Torn. Yeah, that's fine. So versus this. Let me see, Makurum. I do have freeze right. Good, okay. So I'm probably going to Makurum here. Yeah, I'm going to Makurum versus Tornadus Therian. Tornadus Therian. Yeah, I'm just going into Makurum here. And I'm just going for an Ice Beam. I am just going for an Ice Beam. I'm just gonna go for an Ice Beam. You just came in. You took a U-turn. So I assume you go into the Core V here. I mean the Tink here. If you're going to Tinkaton here, let's see. You're taking a small amount. So yep, here's Tink, that's fine. So I will break your balloon now, which is great. And now you will be taking spikes. Which is also really good. You're not the other thing, so that's great. Okay, so looking at this, I want to go in a Corp and go for a Roost here. I want to go in a Corp and go for a Roost here. Not much can really force that out. So that's great. One thing I'm very afraid of is that for Alligator. I might be okay. Actually, no, that thing can still be a big issue for our team. Actually, let me just see. Azumarill. Hold on, for Alligator. If I get an Aqua Jet with my Azu, Terra, still is a good chunk. So let's see. I'm going into my Corv here. Rocks go up, rocks hit me. We go, we see a knockoff. That's fine. I will go for a Roost here. Then I will go for a U-turn. It might be Ice Punch on the Claw on the Fraligator too because of the Clodsire, but who knows? You see the Fraligator, I assume. No, it's Tornadus, that's fine. Tornadus, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine of having Torn come in here, that's fine. So, Tornadus. Therian, all you have to hit me is Heat Wave. How much is that doing? To my Corviknight. Oh, an okay amount. An okay amount. I'm gonna go for a U-turn though. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a U-turn though. Yeah, that's fine. You see a Heat Wave, that does a lot. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go for a U-turn into Kyurem. I can just go for a freeze dry, I want to say. Actually, Ice Beam's better. Ice Beam does more damage than I am Boots, so that's great. I'm gonna go for a. Does my Claw have Toxic? It does good, I think it does good. I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam here. Because right now I know I'm gonna be using my Claw to beat the what's his name? The Toxic the Dun if that comes in. I'm gonna go Hard Claw and Toxic. If that comes in. I don't think Garen needs a Terra, to be honest here. I don't think Garen needs a Terra, even. Acrobatics, okay. So, you Ice Beam, and you die. So, Tornadus is dead. That's great. Tornadus is dead. Rel is really did not want to miss Bleak Wind or Hurricane. We see a Terrakion. It's probably going for CC. Spikes are nice, really nice on us. I'm gonna go. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go into my. I want to go Claude badly, but if you go for Earthquake, that's bad. I'm gonna go into my Corv here, and this is gonna be an interesting game, yeah. Very interesting game. So we see a what class? CC or Stone Edge? CC, that's fine. Now CC allows me to go to my Azu for free, and I can just go for a liquidation here. So I will go into Azu for free, and I will go for a choice band liquidation here. I want to say that's a good idea for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a. I'm gonna go for a player off here actually. Because if you go Tinka, that's fine. If you go for Alligator, that's huge for me. You go Tinka. So one liquidation. See, the reason why I was afraid is because I'm afraid of you going into Gator and winning the game. Ooh, that's a big amount of damage, yeah. You stole my choice band. That's fine. Go for an Aqua Jet now. That should kill you. That should kill Tinkaton from here. No, Tinkaton's choice band. That's fine. Yeah. I kill. That's great. Okay, so Tinka is gone. No, that's not Tinka. He's still alive. Tinka is gone. Terrakion's still here. So the Feraligatr is gonna be getting a bit scary in a few seconds. Terra Blast, Poison for the Azu. Let's see what happens. But what I'm thinking I do here is I go for a knockoff versus the Gator. I go for a knockoff versus the Gator, and if you just attack me, that's fine. I'm just gonna go for a knockoff here, so I can knock off your potential life orb. Meaning you can no longer OHKO some of my mons, mainly like you can't OHKO a Kyurem really. Unless you're superpowered. If you're superpowered, then I lower your attack, which is good for me. So I'm just gonna go for a knockoff here. And we'll see what happens from there. Azu, no more choice band, just going for a knockoff versus Gator. Knocking off your item and seeing what happens, because you Terra Poison. Good. Terra Poison, no Terra Normal on the done. That's fine with me. So we see a Terra Poison come out, that's fine. But I'm just going for a knockoff. If you kill me, that's okay. That's okay. You kill me, that's okay. That's okay. Is that okay? I think it is. I think it is. You see a Life Orb, as I figured. This thing is Life Orb. Terra Poison. Kyurem Earth Power does a good chunk to this thing for sure. I'm gonna go cure him here, and we will see what the verdict is. Okay, so Terra Poison on the Gator. That looks to be Earth Power range to me, so I will go for Earth Power here. It's at about 80%, which Earth Power is 73 to 86. As long as I get a good roll, I should be okay. So let us see what is happening here. The Dunk also come out, which is fine. It just means you take more spike damage, which is great for me. Earth Power comes out. Do we kill? We just missed a kill. We see a Dragon Dance, yeah. So a +1 life orb. My Kyurem, it says my Kyurem lives 1 hit. If you're superpower, I don't. But it says with 313. 313, if you're adamant, it says I live a Terra Blast. Yes. So I'm just gonna go for a Ice Beam here. Yeah, it says I live, it's guaranteed. +1 life of Terra Blast, poison from adamant, I shall always live. Thank you, Kyurem, so much. And you're dead. Huge. And you're dead. Thank goodness. That mom was such an issue for my team. Such an issue for the team. Such an issue. Oh my gosh, that thing was such an issue. Honestly, such an issue. Thank God it's dead now. So now we see the Terrak come in. Yep, here's a Terrakion. That's fine. My verdict is I'm just gonna sack off my Kyurem here. Earthquake, yep, as I figured. Earthquake comes out. My Dark should live on Earthquake. Let me just double check that. Dark, Terrakion. I'm gonna show you Scarf set. Earthquake, I show him my Darkrai live. My Darkrai lives 1. For sure. That is great. My Darkrai does live 1 Earthquake, which is great for me. Really, really great for me. I'm gonna go for a Ice Beam here. I live an Earthquake for sure. Woman of 48. It's a bit of a roll. I also think my, what's his name? My Claude lives 1, 2. Ice Beam comes out. Good amount of damage. I'm just to check my Claude's HP. 350. That's bad. Yeah, I love 1 guarantee. Good. Ice Beam comes out. Darkrai's gone. That's fine. So my Claude is at how high is Claude at? Claude's at what? 323. Does I live? Then go for EQ. Does I live? GG, you crit. GG, you crit. GG. Man, I win that endgame because you don't have anything. I win that endgame. That's frustrating. I play everything correctly, and that's so frustrating. I play everything correctly, and you just crit. That's fun. Like I said before, this is not our season, folks. Like I said before, this is not our season, folks. But GG's to Rose. I had to get him the bag. I kill the Terrakion. The Blaziken kills the double CC. But what can you do? GG's. What can you do? That's annoying. I love losing to hacks. It's my favorite pastime. Losing to hacks. But you used to Rose, that crit was bogus. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this game and this video. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out, my subtitle squad. And to everyone else who's watching, thank you.